My channel Firewall again. I tried to apply the update the IPS, but it's taking too much time and taking a lot of memory. For now, I don't have any particular use of IPS because this is just a lab. So the whatever the version I have, that is sufficient to demonstrate without the update. But for the real time, the work or real time deployment, what you have for that, the update is must. Okay. So I was talking about the how we can apply the protection to the IPS. So when you go to the threat prevention, as we all know, the threat prevention and the IPS is combined. So if you go to the customize policy here, uh, you have to clone the details and you have to apply the IPS protection. In my previous video, I have explained all those details. So please, if you not watch my previous video, just go ahead and watch that video and come back here and learn this thing from there. Let's go to the IPS protection again, and particularly I am interested for the sports scan. So there's something called hot sports scan. Let's double click to it. This thing will open. I want this to be imposed, so I want this to be active. Right now it's inactive. I just want to override and make it active. Let's go ahead and publish and install the changes. But before that, let me see if we can check whether we can impose this thing. As of now, no. So I think we need to install the policy first. What are the changes we are doing to those things come into the effect? You have to install the policy, and most probably you also need to install the database because this is all about the database. So let's first install the policy. Wait for a couple of minutes here. Let me clear all these things. The policy is got installed successfully or not? Okay, it's still getting installed. So let the policy get installed. Because we have enabled the IPS this time, I believe that's why it's taking time. Okay, let me one more time quickly check whether the IPS was selected by default. Yeah, it's got selected. Okay, now let me come here. Let me see if these things. So all things is got is accepted now. Uh, Exceptions and everything. So here I can see everything is got override and optimize. Let's see if we can see these things with the port scan or whatever. Let me scan it. Okay, let's go to the logs. Let's see if anything we can see from the IPS blade. Okay. And what if we go to the smart view? So look like we are not seeing any suspicious traffic as of now. Uh, Basically, if you come here and if you want to put particular signature into the prevent or detect mode, HTTPS on non-standard mode, HTTP on standard mode. For example, you just have to right click it and put all the profile into the prevent mode. So the prevent mode optimization that happens. I mean, whatever the requirement you have, for example, IGMP, let's if you see, if you just click that industrial reference point, uh, you will divert it to this site, and you will see what is that actually vulnerability and whether it's impacting to you or not. For now, if I am just putting this also into the prevent mode, my purpose here to show you something which is IPS Blade will give us details as we have enabled it. As of now, this is the default things and a lot of things are not enabled. That's why everything is at the detect mode. That is what I can see, except uh, few important profiles like this. But these attacks are not currently we are not under this attack. That's why we are not seeing any details over there. Uh, let's now push the policy as we enable two things, and then we will see the IPS blade. Let's install the policy. So the threat prevention is enabled. Click install. Let's wait for the policy get installed, and once that is get installed, we will again check the logs and SmartEvent for the IPS logs. Uh, hope this time we'll see something. So let's go to the logs, and let's go to the logs first, see something if we have here. Still, we are not observing anything with this. And if we go to the access control as well, uh, threat prevention, let's open this. Let's see if we can see anything for today. So as of now, we are not under any attack, or this port scan is also not causing any sort of issues with the IPS related thing. Which is what we are seeing now. Even the logs also not giving us any details. Okay, for now what we will going to do, we will enable entire policy, which is by default comes. For example, if you go to the custom policies, we will be having both the policy in place. Okay, let's see if we are able to install this and see something is get detected. If not, the steps are the same. You just have to refer the same things for the enabling your IPS, enabling things. And if you are under attack, you obviously get protected from the IPS because the things get enabled for you. So policy got installed. Let's do this again. If this is causing some issues, we will see that stuff. Let's go back to the logs. Check here if we have any activity with IPS. We don't have anything. Threat prevention. So we don't have any activities which is happening right away for the threats. Uh, for these things, maybe there are troubleshoot, tools available where we can generate these IPS signatures towards our inside network. I will see if that is possible. I will create a new video for that. For this video, this is it, guys. Thanks for watching this video.